Welcome to the deep dive. We cut through the noise to get you, well, the vital insights you need. And today, we're tackling a topic that, let's be honest, can feel pretty overwhelming for a lot of people. Getting a U.S. visa. Anyone who's even thought about it knows that there's more scrutiny, the wait times are notoriously long, especially, in places like India. We're hearing about appointment waits over 500 days. And frankly, the high rejection rates, they can leave applicants feeling really stressed out, kind of adrift.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. The whole landscape for U.S. visa applicants, it's become incredibly tough. Creates a lot of anxiety, a lot of uncertainty. But yeah, success stories, particularly quick ones, they're definitely rare these days.
And this is why we're talking today. Amidst all that challenge, we found this really extraordinary case. Right out of Delhi, try to picture this. A waiting room, just buzzing with anxiety, right? People getting rejected left and right. You can feel the tension. And then one person in the middle of all that doesn't just get through the system. They get their B1 business visa approved in under a minute.
Under a minute.
Yeah. It sounds almost impossible, doesn't it?
It really does. It absolutely defies what you'd expect, especially now. A success story like that, well, it's not just rare. It's almost like a beacon. It shows that strategic prep, a really clear approach, it can still lead to incredible results.
That's a great way to put it, a beacon. So, as your guides here from Visa Verge, that's our mission today. We're going to do a deep dive into this specific person's journey, this remarkable journey. We want to unpack exactly what made their case different. How did they turn this seemingly impossible thing into, well, lightning fast success? The goal here is to pull out lessons, actionable things for you. Maybe you're applying soon, maybe you're just curious about these complex international processes. Honestly, this case offers insights we just don't often see. Really eager to break it down.
Yes, it's definitely significant. This case, it gives us some crucial clues about how you can effectively present an application. It stands in really sharp contrast to the struggles, the common issues that so many people are facing right now.
Okay, so that intro sets the scene, but what really grabs you is the speed, right? The timeline. Let's just walk through how fast this all happened. June 22nd. This professional in Delhi submits the DS-160. That's that big online form where, every detail has to be spot on, match your intent, and they book the appointment then too.
Okay, simple.
Then, just 2 days later, June 24th, biometrics done at the VAC, the Visa Application Center in Delhi. That's that first physical step. And it often creates bottlenecks, right? But not here. 2 days.
Wow, okay, that's already quick.
Right. Then jump to July 15th, interview happens. And here's the unbelievable part. Visa approved, less than 60 seconds.
Just incredible.
And then July 18th, passport's back, visa's in it, done. So you're looking at less than a month, from starting the application to having the visa in hand.
Yeah, what's just fascinating there is the sheer speed compared to what's normal. I mean, you said most people in India are facing 500 plus days wait. This person did the whole thing, application to visa, in under 4 weeks. That kind of turnaround, it's not just remarkable, it's almost unheard of right now. Think about the relief, the surprise they must have felt.
Yeah.
It really challenges all the common assumptions.
It absolutely does. So, okay, the big question then, the one everyone's asking, how? How did they do it? Let's start peeling back the layers here. What was the winning strategy? What made this case stand out? First thing, and maybe the most critical, a genuine, clear purpose for the trip. He wasn't just going for like a general meeting. He was traveling for his company, specifically for strategic, high-level meetings in the U.S.
Okay, and connecting that to the bigger picture. That clearly shows legitimate intent. That's absolutely paramount for a B1 visa. But it's probably more than just strategic meetings. His company likely had to spell out a clear, irreplaceable need for him, for his specific expertise. Especially for high-level, maybe time-sensitive negotiations. That really tells the consular officer, okay, this visit is critical, it's temporary, it's not some hidden attempt to immigrate. That kind of detail, that necessity, that makes a huge difference.
Right. It elevates it beyond just a routine business trip. And then, building on that legitimacy, he got a fast-tracked appointment slot. While, so many people are waiting months, even years, he used a visa agent and somehow got an appointment date confirmed in just 1 day. How does that even work?
Well, this is a really key insight, especially for anyone facing those long waits. This probably wasn't just booking faster in the usual sense. His agent likely had a deep understanding of how the consulate scheduling works. Maybe they snagged a cancellation slot or a newly released one. That takes real expertise, knowing when and how to look.
Yeah.
Or, and this ties back to the purpose, given the urgency, the business need, they might have successfully argued for an emergency, an expedited request. And the consulate granted it because the travel was so clearly legitimate and time sensitive. It really shows the value of exploring all options, maybe with experienced help.
Okay, that makes sense. It's not just luck, it's about leveraging the system smartly. And then the final piece, his delivery. His composure during the actual interview. He apparently saw dozens of rejections happening right around him that would rattle anyone. But he stayed calm, confident.
That's crucial.
And the interview itself, super brief, just 4 straightforward questions. What's the purpose of your trip? Tell us about your company. How long have you worked there? And have you traveled before? That was it. And get this, they didn't even ask to see any extra documents.
And that raises a really important point, doesn't it, about the power of being clear, concise, and truthful versus, over-explaining or getting flustered. His composure combined with those direct, honest answers, it likely just stopped any doubts before they could even form. Consular officers, they're trained to look for inconsistencies or red flags. But when you can state your purpose so clearly, so confidently, without rambling or offering way too much info, well, it often bypasses the need for more questions or for digging through documents. The officer just gets that immediate sense of trust in what you're saying.
So is it about having a script practice then? Or is it more about really knowing your purpose inside out?
Oh, definitely the second one. Rehearse scripts. They can sound, well, robotic. They can actually raise suspicion. It's about being so fundamentally clear on why you need to go and what ties you back home, your job, your family, whatever it is, that your answers just flow.
Yeah.
Naturally, confidently, even when you're feeling the pressure.
Right, internalized confidence, not just memorized lines. Okay, this is great. But now let's get to the really practical stuff for our listeners. The actionable takeaways for your visa journey. His winning tips, basically. Because this success story, it offers some really powerful pointers for anyone getting ready for that interview. First, be honest, concise, and clear, like we just discussed. Avoid those pre-planned scripts. Consular officers, they genuinely seem to value direct, unambiguous answers that just convey your real intent.
Absolutely. Straightforwardness counts.
Second tip, don't get thrown off or intimidated if you see other people getting refused. Anyone who's been in that waiting room knows that feeling, right? That knot in your stomach when the person before you gets rejected. But you have to remember, every single application is judged individually. On its own merits, your case is your case.
That's so important to remember. Stay focused on your own situation.
And third, use that urgency, that clear intent, and back it up with official paperwork. A legitimate need to travel, one that's well documented, clearly explained, that can really shift the odds in your favor.
Precisely. This case just demonstrates it perfectly. Strong, transparent application, backed up by, say, clear employer support. It really can speed up approval. And what's more, even when rejection rates are high generally, like in this environment, your confidence, your clarity during that brief interview, it can absolutely be the deciding factor. It turns things around. It's all about presenting your case in a way that, well, it minimizes any doubt and maximizes their trust in you. Even if you only have, like in this case, less than a minute to build it.
Wow. So what does all this mean for you, the listener, tuning in? This story, it really distills a lot of wisdom down into a few crucial steps. Steps for navigating the U.S. visa process, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you.
Yeah, if we summarize the really crucial steps we can pull from this success. First, define your purpose. Crystal clear, whether it's business, like this B1, or tourism, whatever. Make sure it's backed up by documents. Leave no room for doubt about your non-immigrant intent that you plan to come back.
Okay, clear purpose, documented proof. Got it.
Second, book your appointment as early as you can. And don't just wait passively. Actively look into those expedited options. Use reliable channels, reputable visa agents. Maybe your employer can help, especially if your trip has genuine urgency. Explore those avenues.
Right. Be proactive about the timeline.
And third, in the interview itself, be succinct, be truthful, be professional. Resist the urge to volunteer extra information. That can sometimes just raise unnecessary questions or complicate things. Let clarity be your guide. Stick to the point.
Stick to the point. Good advice. This whole story, it's really inspiring, isn't it? It reminds us that even in this often stressful world of visa applications, calm focus, strategic clarity, they really can make all the difference. It's just such a powerful reminder that good preparation, real confidence, it can lead to unexpected success, even when things look tough. So to all you visa aspirants listening right now, remember this person's journey, their success in getting that visa, just as we've laid it out. It's proof, really, proof of the power of having a clear purpose, the right documents, and just a calm, confident approach.
Absolutely. Well said. All the best to everyone navigating this process. And we will meet again with another important subject in the next meeting.